know what amazes me? Every single morning when I'm out here and I see this sunrise come up, I think of a couple things. A, been human beings on this planet for 5,000 years, and we have yet to come up with a way, with all of our technology, to duplicate the human eye, because the camera lens simply is inadequate for the beauty that is in front of me. And it doesn't, it just does not capture what our eyes see. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe there's something to be said for, in the moment you can only see. Maybe it gives us pause to realize that we have to be present, because no matter what we do, nothing else. Oh, look at that. Those are the burning fires of each day, ready to turn to ashes everything that was and bring back to life everything that is. And it's just breathtaking out here, and I can't imagine ever being tired of seeing things start anew. And I love it. I love being out here. I hear the water against my boat. I see the sky. I'm gonna go find some fish. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? How you doing today? A beautiful morning. I'm gonna have some, obviously, well, actually, by the time you're seeing this part of the video, I think I'll put up some pictures and a little bit of video from the beautiful sunrise this morning. Man, it was hot pink. I'm telling you, it came up. Bugs are little tiny bugs are crawling up my nose, and so yeah, it was a beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. That sunrise was breathtaking. I ran all the way to the other side of Pancake. Turned around, came back with the wind, headed west, and not that there's much wind, but I'm trolling with it, and put a couple sticks down. And it's not even light until after 6 now. All of a sudden, it's amazing how quickly that changes. So it's 10 minutes to 8 now, and I got to get moving. I didn't make a video yesterday. Have no fear. I started a new job yesterday, a new big job, and I had a lot of running around in the morning and shuttling trailers, the dump trailer and my tool trailer, and I demoed the bathroom. It's a kitchen and bathroom. I demoed the bathroom yesterday. Come out, sometimes when you demo, you never know what you're going to find hidden behind stuff, and I didn't, which was great. A few little oddities that you see that people, I don't know what the age of this house, probably in the 60s, I would think, over in Camillus. So, yeah, I was excited to get that going, and it felt good. It felt really good, wringing sweat, ripping and tearing stuff out. Got a little bit of that angst I've been dealing with out. So it was great. It really was. And it was nice to go home physically feeling tired, not just, that mental exhaustion you can get when you start cramming your brain full of crap, So, yeah, I started that yesterday. I'll be back there shortly. I got a few more minutes. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna stop and then I'll come back. All right, we're back. So I'm gonna spill the beans now on a CTB, on a Captain Tony Buffa secret that that he shared with me years ago, and especially now, like if you're a troller, you got to keep the weeds off your lure somewhere. We haven't had any wind out here lately to speak of. No rain. They're not pulling any water through the lake, in the canal, and everything is just stagnantly sitting on top. And it's just weeds, weeds, weeds everywhere floating around. And one of the things that Tony used to do when he's trolling, to counteract that, is that right there. And that's just a snap. It's just a snap on my inline swivel with a treble hook on it. So it lays like that on the line as you're trolling, and that grabs the weeds as they come down the line. And it works like a charm. I mean, I say that. I just reeled this in, actually, and that treble had caught so many weeds and they were so long that it was all the way back over the lure. So, I mean, I guess the lure didn't have any weeds on it, but the treble, I could probably lengthen that leader out, but you got to be able to because that treble's going to get in your way to try to reel it up into the eyes. So, but yeah, that's a little trick. He always swore me to secrecy. And I'm going to tell you another thing. And all the times trolling with him too out there, out here, when he would use it, you would be shocked. I'm telling you right now, you would be shocked how many walleyes bite that stupid bare treble hook up there. I don't know. They must see that lure and then catch that little glint of something flitting around and up in front of it. And yeah, so here's a perfect example. Catches it. Now, my lure did also have a couple pieces on it. I don't know if that was on the way up or the whole time. I can't answer that. And this one, I had one of the big bladed trebles that I put on it. Figured, why not? What's wrong with a little extra accentuation? I didn't see nearly the screen today that I did. That I did 2 days ago, whatever that day that is. Today's what, Thursday? Yeah, I didn't see nearly the picture. I started on Pancake, the other side of Pancake. I came down the south side of it, parallel, right on the edge of the drop-off. It was, it was probably 22 feet or so. I came down along that, and then I took a hard right, went right over to 130, and then I came back down and turned it back to the west, and I'm just to the island now. That's as far as I made it in the time that I've got. I had a perch. I had a walleye on that come off when I was trying to surf them to the boat. Didn't look very big. I was messing around with my distances, and these fish might, I'm assuming, and I haven't really paid that close of attention, but Captain Jason and Captain Nick, I'm assuming they're probably still pulling worm harnesses. They might have switched back over to hard lures. but with every passing day, water temp 67 today. I'm wearing 3 layers because it was in the 50s when I came out this morning. Foggy. It's freezing my tuchus off. Got my fuzzy Crocs on with my fuzzy socks. Socks and Crocs. All right, so that's my morning. I'm going to go get to work. Thanks for joining me, and I will see every single one of you tomorrow. Keep your tip up.